Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. Back with the boys from Convoy. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So, Dustin, as we were getting ready to get started, you commented on the market this morning. Why don't you kind of revisit that, and then I'll tell you kind of an interesting story.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody was obviously a little bit relieved yesterday and was
Head fake.
buy the dip, and then as we spoke about, it was a classic bear trap, and
Yeah.
you can see it. I mean, I don't want to pull it up again right now.
You'll cry.
It's worse than what it was 15 minutes ago, but yeah, it's
I'm sure it is. It's
ugly in the streets right now.
Yeah, so it's funny. My journey, if you ever read my book, One Rental at a Time, starts in an environment very much like this. Unfortunately, it actually starts at the end of the bear market, right? So I know it's painful. I know it hurts. The market's only down like 20% as a basic indices. Many stocks are down 70 or 80%. I lost 80% of my stock portfolio before I got to real estate. So I know what that feels like. And what's really interesting is we're repeating the cycle. The names are different, but it's happening. And you know what happens at the end of this? And whenever the end comes, it's I got bad news. It's not days and weeks away. It's months and quarters away. More and more people are going to come to real estate because they're going to say, I'm done with stocks. I'm done with crypto. I'm done with NFTs. It's all fake. It's all a casino. I want something that's real. Yeah. So it's a really crazy repeating cycle 2 decades later. We're going to have a lot of legacy stock and crypto and NFT investors become real estate investors in probably 6 or 9 months. It's just happening just like last time with different names. I'm not sure if that makes you feel better or not, but you do have more pain ahead in the stock market.
No, I mean, like we were speaking, I was only a couple of years old when the
a couple of years old.
Okay, maybe I was 6. Is it
no
5?
.com was 2000
2001.
Okay, so no, I was still not. I didn't know what.
Yeah, you didn't know what it was
at that time.
Yeah.
We're young, but I mean, can you tell us how you progressed during those times? Or?
Yeah, so I'll give you the whole setup. And again, it's probably very much like lots of new traders, right? There was a time where I did the work. I researched, I read, I made some investments. I started with $7,000. That $7,000, I started winning. And unfortunately, what happens when you start winning, just like at a casino, is you get a little more cocky. You start saying stupid things like Warren Buffett's an old man who lost his touch. I said those things 20 years ago, just like David Portnoy said, 18 months ago, idiot. And then you start doing less work and you win again. And then you win again. I took my portfolio from a measly $7,000, which is everything I had, to almost $200,000.
Wow.
The last 6 months was just pure speculation and greed. But dude, I thought I had the Midas touch. I thought everything I touched would instantly go up. And then the market changed. And again, I was in the buy the dip, hodl, you don't recognize a loss until you sell, all that freaking nonsense. I get it. I ultimately cashed out after losing $150,000 from peak to trough and never went back. One of the companies I invested in at the very end, so like the last $30,000, I put the thing, because again, I'm traveling the world. I have a day job. I got no time to research. I'm like, what's the safest investment? At the time, it was not cell phones. It was landlines. Think AT&T. So I go, great, I'm going to buy a phone company, but I'm going to buy the best phone company. At the time, the best phone company, again, it turns out to be a total fraud, was WorldCom. I bought WorldCom. And like weeks later, it was declared a fraud. CEO goes to jail and I lose another $30,000. So I did not go back to the casino for 15 years or maybe 20 years now. And I just focused on real estate. I think there's a lot of people that will capitulate like me. And we have not seen capitulation yet. I know the market's down 1,200 points or whatever it is today. Not capitulation. You still have a lot of idiots who bought the dip yesterday that just think there will be a dip tomorrow. If you guys haven't seen the meme where there's the dip and the dip and the dip, and Wall Street's running you guys, it is painful to see. But yeah, there's more pain ahead. And ultimately, I turned the 40 grand into a lot more because of real estate. Learn your market, buy box, daily discipline, fixed rate debt, cash flow day one. Don't bet on appreciation. I don't bet on appreciation because of the stock market losses. I'm like, nope, don't count on it. So yeah, there's brighter days ahead, but unfortunately we got to get through the darkness first.
No, I love it. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. How about you, Jonathan? What do you think? You a big stock guy? You look like a stock guy.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but yeah, Dustin and I cry about it all the time.
It's red.
Yeah, everything. But you know, we're long overdue for one, right?
Oh,
I'm in the finance industry. That we all are. We know there's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs. So
yeah,
I'm not, it hurts, but at the same time, I'm not panicking. I'm not a rookie that's pulling out everything and doing it. But that's why it's so important to, like you always say, diversify, also have real estate, loop it all together, and you'll have a successful long-term strategy.
Time in the market beats time in the market.
Exactly.
The one thing I would say is, and I don't know either of you if you're here, but I would not be fully invested. I think that is one of the biggest mistakes I had in my initial journey. Is every time money came in, I felt like I had to put it to work. Yeah. It's okay to have some dry powder. And if you have it, you can have a shot. Because what's going to happen in the next 6 to 9 months is there will be amazing top tier companies on sale.
Yeah.
And what I have learned through multiple recessions is you have to survive. And if you can survive, you can thrive and really truly build legacy wealth. There will be legacy wealth built at the bottom of this. It's just a few more months away. But yeah, it's don't panic. Have a plan, have some dry powder, get ready to go shopping.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, guys. Just in case somebody's watching this and wants to reach out and talk to you, how do you want them to reach out?
Reach out to private client at convoyhomeloans.com or go to our website, convoyhomeloans.com, and you can fill out the online web form, and Dustin and I will reach out to you.
Thank you. Take care.